Hi, I'm Dr. Teresa Hauk-Belvin, and I will be your UI 100 instructor for this 4-week summer course. I want to take a few moments here to show you how to navigate the course website so that you can see how everything is organized. So I can't fit the entire page into this little square that I have with this program I'm working with, but that's okay. You know that whenever you look at the website, you'll be able to see on the left-hand side of the page my contact information. Which is right over here. The quickest and easiest way to reach me during these 4 weeks is via email. I'm sometimes in my office working, I'm sometimes working from home, but either way, I'm always checking email. So that's, like I said, that's the quickest way to reach me. I've also listed my virtual office hours, which means that if you email me during those times, I'll be able to respond to you promptly. But please don't ever hesitate to let me know what I can help you with throughout these 4 weeks. If we look to the right-hand side of the page, you can see that I have some links that you might find helpful. The first link is the contact information if you have technical difficulties. I would actually suggest that you go ahead and enter this phone number into your phone now, just in case you're not able to log on to see this information. So that way you've already got it in your phone. I know many of you tend to log on to this website through our portal, but every once in a while our portal goes down, and so if that does happen, in Moodle, which is what this website is called, if it is still up, you should be able to access it by just logging into learning.cmo.edu. That link will take you directly to this site. So if the portal's ever down, just type in learning.cmo.edu and you should still be able to get in to access your work. I also have a link to the university's academic honesty policy, and I have information, also additional information about that on the course syllabus. You can also see our statement of non-discrimination policy and information about disability services should you need an accommodation. So as we look through the middle of the page here, this is where we see the meat of the class, and the top box here has some good information that you're going to need to review in order to be able to access the rest of the class. In fact, you're not going to be able to access the week 1 information until you review the course syllabus and pass the course syllabus quiz at a 90% or higher. Once you have done that, you will be able to access the rest of the class. I mentioned here, you can sort of see here at the top that in order for you to be successful in this class, you need to complete your work on time. It is a 4-week class, and because of the time-sensitive nature of the course, I will not accept late work of any kind unless you have a documented reason. And please understand, by documented reason, I mean some sort of like funeral notice, a doctor's note that indicated you were hospitalized. I'm not talking about an email that you frantically sent to me a few minutes before an assignment is due, letting me know that you've been busy and you just weren't able to do it. That's not an acceptable excuse for this class. We're sort of trying to cram 16 weeks of information into a 4-week class, so it's really important that you're staying on top of everything. So either you have your assignments completed or you don't. And if you don't, unfortunately, you'll have to accept a zero. I can't accept late work during this 4-week course. You are, though, however, welcome to complete your coursework early. In fact, you can go out, once you get through this course syllabus quiz, you can go out and access all of the rest of the information in the course, with the exception of our final exam. In the final exam, you can only complete that during the last week of the course, which is the 4th week of the course. There are 500 points available over the next 4 weeks, and on your course syllabus, you'll be able to see how all those points break down. As we look here, this class announcements, this is where if I need to send an announcement to the class as a whole, I will do that. It will generate an email to you. However, if for some reason you lose your email or delete an email, you can always come back and click on this link and the list of announcements will be there. I've also provided a Q&A discussion board where you are welcome to post any general questions that you might have about the class. Sometimes students see other students posting questions and they're able to answer more quickly than I would be able to. So please feel free to do that. Although don't be aware, please don't submit any personal questions, like a question about a grade on this board. You need to email me directly about that. I have provided you with a forum rubric here. I would encourage you to look over that so that you understand. It's kind of just a little bit of a guideline on what it is I am looking for in your forum postings. It's really critical to remember that an acceptable forum posting is not something that's 2 or 3 or 4 sentences long. I'll be posting questions. I expect you to provide good, comprehensive answers with context and details. And so make sure that you're really being cognizant of that as we're going through the next few weeks here. Let's see. Oh, I've also provided you with the academic calendar. You can click on this. It'll show you drop dates and other important university deadlines. And so if you feel like you need to drop the course and still want to try to get a refund, you can kind of follow along here, and it'll outline all the guidelines for that. This link, obviously, is your course syllabus. I would encourage you to review this document very closely, as this is the document that serves as the contract for this course. That is why I have you take a quiz before you can access the rest of the information. So again, once you pass that quiz at a 90% or higher, you'll be good to go. So obviously I can access week 1's information, and so I'm going to pull this up here for you. This is what week 1 is going to look like for you. And every week is organized in the same way. So once you get the hang of it the first week, you'll be good to go for the rest of the weeks. The first heading is your outline and objectives heading. I have a link here where you're going to see, you'll highlighted all of the assignments that you'll have that week. Do go ahead and click on this link because it provides the objectives. You'll be able just to, make sure that you've got everything that you need. And so that's sort of the first part here. The second heading is the readings, videos, and resources heading. Underneath this heading, you're going to see a video or 2 from me every week where I'll be covering the week's material and any other, readings or videos that I'll want you to read or view in order to supplement your material. Basically what's in the course textbook. And I'll be, indicating what chapters that you need to read for a given week. The final heading, which is probably the most important, make sure you're paying attention to this every week, is your assignments heading. This is where you're going to find every assignment. This is where you will submit every assignment for the given week. Up here I have the highlighted information where I tell you what they are. Here is where you're actually going to submit them. Like I said, each week everything is set up the same way, so you'll get the hang of this really quickly. Now, in order to be successful in this class, I would strongly encourage that you log on to the course at the beginning of every week, review all of the materials carefully, especially the assignments. That way, if you have any questions, you can ask me early in the week. That ensures I have enough time to get back with you so that you can complete the assignment. You'll notice that your assignments are generally due at 11:59 p.m. Like on that Sunday or that Thursday of the week. It sort of just depends on the assignment. If you email me at 11 o'clock the night the assignment is due asking me a question, I won't respond. I'll be in bed asleep. So it's really important that you don't wait until the last minute. I can share with you that the single biggest reason people do poorly in this class is that they wait until the last minute and then they're just simply not able to get something completed on time. So as I mentioned previously, I won't accept late work. I can't do that in a 4-week class, and there are no opportunities here for extra credit. So it's really in your best interest to make sure that you review the information on the website every week and note things accordingly. Make sure that you understand all of the assignments. And you can always sort of follow the course calendar I have for you on the syllabus to see what assignments are upcoming. And again, like I said, you'll be able to access every assignment on the course through the course except for the final exam, which will be available on the last week of the course. So I know that's a lot of information, but I just kind of wanted to show you a quick navigation of the website. If you do need anything, please reach out so that I can help you. And I look forward to getting to know a little bit more about you all. Have a great summer.